Alright guys, it's Wolver Jedi and I'm back. Alright, so we're gonna be getting into the historical campaign, Clone Wars, Star Wars Battlefront. Alright, so this probably won't take too long actually. I kinda, to be honest, can't wait to get to the second one, but we'll go through. Let's see. It's been a bit since I played the historical campaigns. I don't remember them being particularly too interesting. I mean, you know.
Activate the droid.
Yes, sir.
The Rabble have dared to raise an army against us. Take a legion to the fields and wipe
This is gonna be
them
fun,
out.
killing the Gungans. I'm sorry, it's messed up, but it is. It's gonna be really fun. Alright, wipe out the entire Gungan Grand Army. I wouldn't call them grand. Yeah, we know. Alright, well, let's get into it. This mission's probably kind of like tutorial, basically, even though we already know. Alright, we're gonna go. We'll just do Battle Droid for now. I actually really like the Battle Droid Blaster. I forgot what it's called, but I always like the design. Let me go to first person just to look at it a little bit. I know it's weird to say, but hold on, we're to third. Here we go first. Alright. Yeah, but I like the design of it. I don't know why. It just looks cool to me. It always has. Roger, roger. Oh boy. Die. But let's hope we can find Jar Jar and kill him. He's annoying. One of those weird things. The Gungan Droid, I forgot the name of it. Let's capture this command post real quick. Oh, blasted him. One of our comrades. We won't do that. Makes you think of hunt mode. Crap, I just died. Hunt mode in Battlefront 2. There's the new hunt too with the Ewoks, but I'm talking about the old Battlefront 2 hunt, the one that we're playing next. Which I'll go through and play all 4 of them, but I'm gonna go in order. I mean, I don't have the other ones like the DS ones, so unfortunately. But crap. Yeah. I mean, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it reminds me of that hunt mode when I was seeing when killing these Gungans, like because you can do hunt as the droids against the Gungans on Naboo, and Ewoks versus Stormtroopers, Rebels versus Wampas, and clones versus Geonosians. I always found the hunt mode to be pretty fun. I mean, pretty simplistic but fun. And the Battlefront 2 one was fun as well, but I think a lot of people stopped playing the Ewok hunt after a little bit. I enjoyed it a lot. I just think they should have added more, and I don't know, I hadn't played it in a bit, so I might do that for this channel. If there's still people playing, I know there's still people playing Battlefront, but I don't know if there's enough people to get an Ewok hunt match, because I remembered after a little bit, it started getting hard to find one. Probably because people got bored, because they didn't really add much to it after a while, which makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I think that in EA Battlefront 1, Hero Hunt was a pretty good mode too. I had some fun on Hero Hunt back then, racking up kills. Alright, let's kill this guy. I think those are called AATs, or... Isn't that? I think so. Oh god, it's first person for the tank. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's an abomination. We're gonna... Let's go back to third person for a little bit. Yeah, that anyway. Wow. That must have been like Jar Jar's inbred cousin or something. He was really stupid just going into the rock like that. Oh boy. Well, we died. But we're winning, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah. I mean, this is pretty fun. I mean, we're killing the Gungans like this. I mean, so it's not too bland. I still think the Battlefront 2 campaign, again, I'm talking about the original one. It's better. I mean, like the start, like there's like the 501st journals and stuff like that. 501st journals, and the events are actually attached to Revenge of the Sith, which, I mean, again, maybe it's some bias, but it's my favorite Star Wars movie, so it kind of adds in a bit to it there, but, you know, this isn't too bad so far. I mean, it's, like I said, it's killing the Gungan. It's always fun to, you know, do a little Gungan slaughter every once in a while. What? Well, they're keeping us from destroying the thing, but they're still losing. I actually also like this droid sniper too. I don't know, I just like the design of some of the droid weapons. I actually think they're pretty cool. I know that the battle droids and the separatists aren't as popular with some, but I don't really mind them. I never really had too much of a problem with the Clone Wars. I know some people's complaint was, oh, it's just droids and clones, there's no lives. Well, I beg to differ, because, I mean, it's a war across the galaxy. In fact, technically, lore-wise, it was bigger. Well, I mean, not technically, it was bigger than the Galactic Civil War for most of its, because the Galactic Civil War was Rebels versus the Empire, so it was very small in comparison. It wasn't until after the Death Star was destroyed, the New Republic was formed and all that, that it became a, you know, a large-scale conflict. But, I mean, you know, like I said, I never really had much problem with the droids, like some people do. Now, obviously, they're droids, they're not as exciting, but Magna Guards and Super Battle Droids, I always found this cool droidicas. The commando droids from Clone Wars, like, you know, that impersonate the clones on that one episode, those were cool. I mean, and then there were other ones that were like in the games that weren't necessarily in the movies, in Clone Wars. I know there's like those weird underwater ones or whatever that are in like the Revenge of the Sith game. Those ones were pretty cool. Like I think they had like a melee attack battle droids. I'm just recalling this from memory here, so. But all right, well we took you know, we completed it. We killed the Gungans. That's honestly what was happening in the movie if
security force is trying to
Anakin hadn't,
while the bulk
you
of
know,
our forces are
showed
engaged
off his
Gungans.
pod racing skills in
You
space.
must hold
You
the
know,
city at all costs.
spinning was a good trick, of course. All right, well, we have to take the city, which won't be too hard either because the Naboo are weak. Just had flashbacks to the Lego game. I don't know why. I just started thinking about it. I remember driving the vehicle that the Naboo just used there in the Lego game. I remember just going around, pew, pew, just going like super fast around the map. It was funny. Like way too fast, but just slamming into stuff. Oh boy, Droidica. Now I gotta remember the controls of this. Now if this is Battlefront 2, we'd roll real fast, but it's not gonna happen. I know it's getting repetitive. I just keep on saying this is Battlefront 2, but that's what I'm thinking of. I wonder, can you actually play as the Naboo? No, you play as the clones if you choose this map on instant action, I think. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't let you play as the Naboo. I know mods you can, but I'm not talking about mods. We're talking about base game. I don't know why they didn't let you do the Naboo. They actually look pretty cool. It'd be, movie accurate as them here. I mean, I always would love playing as the clones, but still, it'd be interesting. I mean, speaking of adding another faction, I'd kind of like it if they added Mandalorians to the new Battlefront. It'd be cool. I know there a lot of people are getting into it. I think with potential. I mean, what is going on? Why did I just go that? That's weird. That Jordan could just push me up like that. That's weird. But yeah, I'd like it if they added the Mandalorians as a faction like Death Watch. You could do it if it's Clone Wars, or you could just add like Mandalorians like for some other conflict. I mean, if we could get Knights of the Old Republic stuff in Battlefront 2, that'd be epic. But that probably won't happen because that's not canon, or at least it. So, but it'd be cool. Dream. It'd be cool to see Mandalorian Wars, or something. Jedi Civil War. It'd be cool to see those conflicts. Get a Battlefront type aesthetic. Type game. I mean, you can do it with mods, like I said, which actually I enjoyed playing it on my laptop before it broke. I would play modded Battlefront 2, and this Droidica's so slow. But I'd play it, and I'd play the Old Republic one. That was fun. You get to use the guys with the vibro blades too. That was cool. Ooh boy. But one thing I always wondered is why they didn't add Qui-Gon Jinn to because I mean you have Ayla Secure. I get it's because Revenge of the Sith was coming out and Felucia's a map and they wanted a hero for Felucia, but if you're gonna add like Ki-Adi-Mundi and Ayla Secura, why not just add Qui-Gon Jinn? I mean, like, really? I mean, especially since they came out with a DLC that added Kit Fisto. I mean, you could just add Qui-Gon Jinn. I mean, come on. He is way more important, but I guess not. That guy actually looked kind of like Captain Kirk. But, well, maybe not. I don't know. But Alright. There's only one Naboo over here. Well, we're doing a little bad, actually. We're pretty close. I mean, command post-wise, we're doing pretty good. We'll trap them in, and I'm sure we'll start raking up kills, but... I actually kind of like this daytime version more than the nighttime. It's in Battlefront 2. I just think it really shows the beauty of the map in a way that the nighttime can't. So I actually like this version a lot. Is the command post down there? Yeah. Kill this guy. Kill him. Kill him. But yeah. It'd be cool to see them add more to the new Battlefront 2, more modes and stuff. I mean, I wish it would have gotten more support. Now I know they got to make a third one, and I hope that their third one doesn't go like this. That it doesn't go sequel focused. I'm just really not that into the sequels. I don't really like them. Outside of Episode 7, I mean, like what they did with Finn. With Rey near the end, it was okay, and Kylo, but even then, I just didn't really get into it. So, I mean, I'd really prefer if they stuck to Clone Wars, or hey, do Old Republic as the third game. Introduce, some people who don't know much about it to that. It'd be great. It would be great. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. Nobody would have played anything like it, so it'd be cool. Speaking of different Battlefront ideas, I mean, I know they had a Pandemic was going to do a Battlefront 3, but it ended up being canceled. But they were doing a Battlefront 4, I believe, too. And they released the concept for it, and it was interesting. It was going to be like a alternate universe, like all the Jedi, Obi-Wan becomes a Sith, type stuff. That would have been really interesting to see how that would have played out. I would have been really intrigued to see what they would have done with that. Like, there was all kinds of concepts, like Yoda versus Anakin on Naboo was one of the ones I could have swore that I saw one. But that'd be crazy. That's just so insane to think about. But, I mean, and Obi-Wan being a Sith Lord, that's insane too. I mean, I couldn't, honestly. It'd have to be that he turned after Episode 1, because pretty much the only time he was gonna turn when Qui-Gon died. So he would have to be Qui-Gon's death would have to be the moment of his turn. I don't know. Alright, well, we're about to win and take Naboo. I think we only have one more mission as the Separatists. Well, I mean, technically the Trade Federation right now. But, only have one more mission. I think it's on Kashyyyk. Move to the Clone Boys. The Grand Army of the Republic. Alright.
The Wookiees continue to resist our overtures. Now they will learn the price of their insolence. Take a legion to Kashyyyk and destroy the trade settlement.
The Wookiees are infringing on our trade rights. It's time to teach them a lesson. That just sounds so funny to think about. Yeah. They're trading on our trade rights, and take them out. Our new super battle droids are now available, and Count Dooku will assist you in this battle. So, I mean, I know that I think Sidious had reached out to Count Dooku by this point in canon. I'm not sure about Legends. In canon, I believe he had. But even I don't know. I mean, Dooku wouldn't show himself like this, so this is obviously going off. Oh boy, this is just overpowered. Just slaughter. They just shoot so fast. All right. Yeah, this Kashyyyk map, I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, it's alright. But, Battlefront 2 one and the beach one, like on this one, the daytime, I think that one's pretty cool, where you come on the beach and you move up the hill. I like that one. Yeah, this one's alright, but it's just not really the most enjoyable. It's gonna be fun when, which will probably be a long time from now, but when we get to Force Unleashed, and you play as Vader and you destroy Kashyyyk, that's fun. I always liked that intro. That. Just throwing the Wookiees through barricades. Always try to save as many of the clones as possible. They're being killed by the Wookiees. Force Unleashed. Oh boy. We're actually doing really good though. We're killing a ton of them. We got a lead. They don't really know what to do against our superior force. That's what they get for infringing on our trade rights. Die, you fuzzballs. You walking carpets. Let's take them out. Where is Count Dooku, by the way? It says he's gonna assist us, but I don't see him anywhere, so... Oh, there he is. I don't know what to do. Dooku, you okay? Is your lightsaber even curved? I can't really tell from this. It looks like it might be. Stay still. Is the lightsaber actually curved? No. Dooku, you gotta get a new lightsaber, bud. That's not the right to be curved. You gotta get another one. And they probably would think that people noticed, or maybe they just didn't waste resources on it. Probably a combination of both. Alright, we're taking it out actually, but we don't just be cheap about it. Let's keep on thinking like Battlefront 2, where you can just like click Y and change it. I figured that would actually kill me, but no, it's not. Alright, let's switch to the Droid pilot. Now this gun probably isn't the best, but we'll just make use of it just to switch things up. And because, I mean, we pretty much have assured victory, so... It's not too bad. Terrible aim. Terrible aim. That was bad. That was really bad. Alright. Gosh, that looks ugly. The rocket, when it's like got everything out so far. Like, why? But why though? Like, why? I don't need that. Is that to show just the area, like, effect of the explosion? Maybe, but I mean, it just is ugly. Really ugly. Those Wookiees were smart. They were like hiding by the water and by the bridge, taking cover. Unfortunately, though, their intelligence did not save them.
Prevent the Separatists from leaving the surface. We must.
All right.
Concentrate on firepower on the remaining techno units.
The gun the Clone Wars has. Well, I think this is probably where we're gonna end this one, and we'll begin the next one as the We'll begin the next video as the Grand Army of the Republic. Alright, alright, alright. This is Wolver Jedi signing out. Alright, alright.